You're about to listen to the award-winning Stuart Tedesco Show. This show is for biologically and emotionally mature audiences. If you should not be here, please go away. We'll still be here when you're mature enough to partake. Mwah! I'm Stuart Tedesco and we have breaking news from the Stuart Tedesco newsroom. We have Barry McCockiner with a story. Barry, howdy, are you into this situation?
Hi, Stuart. I'm all up in it. Just moments ago, the American Automobile Association, also known as AAA, has released a groundbreaking report predicting that during the upcoming holiday season, there will be a record number of drivers on the road, and that drivers should be aware. Stuart, this report was not foreseen, as they've predicted record numbers of drivers for every holiday since their creation in 1902, with the only exception being Election Day, as everyone knows Americans can't be bothered to vote. We had a chance to talk to AAA spokesperson Jess Tippin.
Well, Barry, what most people fail to realize is that we are predicting a record number of drivers for every holiday for the next 10 years, so that by that time, every driver and their families will just be driving around for each holiday as no one will be home. So we implore all drivers, for everyone's safety, please only have your passengers drink on the way to Grandma's.
There you have it. Reporting from the AAA Club in Reamstown, Pennsylvania, I'm Barry McCockiner. Stuart?
Hard-hitting stuff from Barry McCockiner. I'm glad he was able to get Jess Tippin for the lowdown. You heard it, folks. Record drivers again. Breaking news from the Stuart Tedesco News team.
Woo! Thanks, Stu, with the breaking news.
Yeah. I mean...
That Barry McCockiner sounds familiar.
Really? Yeah. I think I've...
I might have met them.
I wonder if I'm a cousin or something.
I don't know if I've never met Jess Tippin.
Either way.
More like Barry McCockiner.
Aren't you shocked there's always, extra traffic during the holidays? It's, crazy. Every holiday.
I don't even know if there is, but they always do say that there's record.
I don't know that there really is either.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe, I would say, in the United States, if you live in the U.S., July 4th, since it's our Independence Day, that's probably a busy, driving holiday.
No, but the point is it's always more.
There's always, there's more than last year.
By this point, there should be nobody left who's not out on the road.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's out.
Right. It's just
everybody.
The law of, if I'm mathing here.
You're mathing.
Right.
Your mathing is right.
There's a graph that goes just
straight line. It keeps going straight up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
More people, more.
There's never a down year. No. Well, not so much this year. So go drive like crazy.
Well, I'm sure 2020 was a down year.
Maybe. But I just think that if they said that, they would not be, quote, useful anymore. And nobody
would care about what AAA does
so
anymore.
They have to make it every... Well, breaking news. There was a local news station. I watched the news one night where they had 3 breaking newses. I just made up a word. Mm-hmm. 3 breaking newses within their half hour. And the first one was, there was a car they found with a body. That's all we know. Stay tuned if there's any more information.
It is.
But then they had no information. And then they broke in back to Joe Schmo with Barry McCockiner with more breaking news. And the car is still here and we still have no information, but there was nothing breaking. They were just coming back to tell you that they still don't know
who the body is.
And then before the half hour was done, breaking news. We still don't know. Tune in at 4:30 in the morning for
breaking news about
update
about.
So they just use breaking news to make you think it's important. You need to stay. It's not even there's no.
There is breaking news.
It's like
in
the boy
world.
who cried wolf. I don't believe it's breaking news now. I don't believe them when they say it's breaking news. I don't believe that it is.
Well, something breaking news. I don't know. I guess breaking news would have to be something pretty something like 9/11 would be breaking news.
Oh no, everything's breaking news now. No, everything. I know. Well, I'm not saying I agree. I'm just funny. If you watch it, it is. That's the new. Everything is breaking news, and it's like
you're right.
You're
right. It's really bad on the YouTube about the breaking news. There's always breaking news about Trump, and there's always breaking news that Trump did this thing and now it's going to cost him his... I don't even... You know what? I used to watch a lot of those things. I don't watch much of them anymore. Like I do pay. I mean, I'm a news person, so I'm paying attention. But I'm not watching as many of those kinds of shows anymore on YouTube because it's always the same bullshit.
Yeah. Breaking
unless
news.
I want to know something, unless it really is like a story. I'm like, oh, I don't know. What I don't know. There's what's going on with Pete Hegseth and the people who are killed and that. Well, the boat.
The boat.
That's going on. Like that's going on right now. So if there is something new, I'll pay attention and I'll listen to it. But so much of it is just like, oh, Trump's really mad at Pete Hegseth. He's gonna fire him. I'm like, you guys have been saying this like
the clickbait thing is just
thank you. The clickbait thing is really getting to me.
There's breaking news, and the other one is destroy something. We watch Trump get destroyed by a report. And
that one too. That's true,
right?
And it's the same. I mean, it's the same. It's Jasmine Crockett saying some cool. I mean, I like her. I like Jasmine Crockett. It's nothing against her, of course, but it's just like. Jasmine Crockett said some really nasty things about him. Well, Jasmine Crockett says nasty things about him all the time because he fucking deserves it. But it's like, this is not... She didn't destroy him. Right. I wish it did. Yes. I mean, I wish you were correct. He
sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
I wish that something that Jasmine Crockett said really did destroy him. But unfortunately, it's not true. His dementia, I think, is so bad, or Alzheimer's, or whatever the fuck it is that he has right now, because he clearly has one of them, or both, or I know it's like a weird. I don't really know all the ins and outs of Alzheimer's versus dementia, but it's somewhere in that.
He whatever it is, he shouldn't be fucking president.
He really shouldn't be president. It's
you shouldn't give him the clicker, man.
The guy really just needs to be in his house, like sitting in front of the TV and yelling.
On his gold toilet.
Yeah, he really just needs to be doing that, or in a prison. But that's not going to probably happen at this point.
He wouldn't even know.
He probably wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, he'd be the king of the prison. So, by the way, hi y'all.
Hey,
welcome to the Stuart Banasso Show and Breaking News. I know, I'm Dave.
I'm Melissa.
And Carrie, I'm not even gonna say she's on assignment. If assignment is being sick, that's her assignment. She actually called in sick for today.
Oh, is she not?
Yeah, she's not
feeling her best.
Unless she was doing that thing where you call, I can't come in today. I don't know why she would do that with me.
I got my steps in. All my steps today.
I don't know why she would do that with us, but no, she's really sick.
No, I'm sure she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if she just didn't feel like it, she's like, you know what? I'm just really just feeling like staying home and just kind of being cuddled in front of my TV and watching something.
I don't know why she'd come here. We'll cuddle her.
I won't.
No,
that's
as a friend.
I give her hugs and stuff.
I didn't mean in a weird way. I didn't mean like
okay. I'm not cuddling people.
I didn't mean with like a pelvic thrust or anything.
No,
I just meant a cuddle.
I mean like
yeah.
Of course I would.
Yeah, that's all. No, that wasn't
I'm
weird.
like that. Don't be weird.
No, that wasn't weird. No, if I was gonna be weird, I'd do it when she's in the room.
That's true.
For the awkward silence, I would totally not do it. Why waste an awkward moment when she's not even here?
She's not even here to have it, yeah.
So next week, I'm going to have to be awkward now. I feel obligated.
That'll be different from what?
Right. It'll be a day that ends in Y. So, speaking of AAA, well, not AAA, but speaking of driving, if we were a podcast that played music like we used to be, I would lead off with a song that we have played on the show before, and I may have to put it temporarily on, at least for the quote-unquote holiday season. Our old friend, the song, or at least post it on Stuart's, it is almost time to post it on Stuart's Facebook, and then...
The All You Motherfuckers Need Jesus?
Yeah, You Motherfuckers Need Jesus.
Because, I love that song.
Because you know which motherfuckers need Jesus right now?
All of them.
And the motherfuckers I'm talking about are the people who, at least in this area, the people who are out driving. Because there are some people seriously extra douchebaggy driving lately.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, it's just been like the cutoff, people cutting off people and just driving like absolute complete douche.
I've asked my husband about
It's been
it.
extra.
Because my husband is literally the chillest. Well, actually, you're a really chill driver, too. Yeah, both of you are super chill drivers. Like, you're like, all right, someone acts up, and you're like,
It's the same. Well, if you catch me in a mood, and you know what? No.
No, Dan has we'll get like a little moment too, but it never like lasts. He's just like, ugh.
Here's the thing: I am
That guy's a
chill
dick.
when there's somebody else in my car when there's somebody else in the car. If I'm by myself, I will not act road rage, but I will totally yell.
Okay. Maybe it's all right. Maybe it's different when I'm not. Maybe it's different when I'm not.
Yeah,
when I'm
but
in the
if
car
I have a
with them.
passenger, then no, I'm just like, douche.
Well, plus you both know that I have like some anxiety about being in cars and stuff. So I think I think Dan.
I'm chill with everybody if they're in the car. I do
Okay,
that.
good. Well, that's
as
good
opposed
to
to a certain somebody who lives in this house who will fucking go nuts no matter who's in the car.
And her name does not begin with E.
No, it rhymes with Shlomora.
I've ridden in the car with her before.
Yeah, but if someone
okay, but
does
again,
something...
I was in the car with her, and so she was.
No, she doesn't care. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, really?
No, she goes ape shit even when I'm sitting right there. It's like, and she'll start yelling at me like I did something wrong. I'm like, dude, what are you yelling at me for?
Because I know we drove together. I know we all drove together to Syracuse, and I think she was in the. Wasn't she in the car? Wasn't she driving?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I mean, I'm just saying that if if someone's got to do something douchey, she doesn't just randomly yell at people. She's not that.
I mean, not that.
She's not that. But no, someone's got to do something douchey. So anyway, I've been noticing extra douchey.
Extra doucheness.
I don't know if it's the holiday season or if it's the.
I think there's just so much going on in the world right now. People are just feeling it.
But you're driving. Relax, dude. You got a
nice.
gazillion pound thing speeding along. Just fucking. We're all just trying to get through, right? We're all trying to get to our place. You don't need to drive like that. Just stop it.
Well, I mean, as a person who is a walker, who does walk a lot, I do experience and it does almost become like a sixth sense thing. Maybe it's because I do walk so much. Like sometimes I'll like be getting to like a place where I'm going to cross, and I'll just see something coming along. And go, don't cross.
Well,
I'll just know like something about this particular car that's coming near me, and I can't even tell you how many times I'm correct on that.
Wow, I wasn't planning on going here. Do you, when you're out there walking, do you have earbuds in?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But the earbuds that I have, I can still hear.
Oh, I can't. I have to hear. It just drives me nuts.
I can still hear what's going on outside. It's not, the earbuds are not like one of the kinds that is like completely noise canceling, because I don't want noise canceling either.
Yeah,
because when I'm walking, I want to be able to hear if there's something behind me, if there's a beep, if there's I can listen to my music or my podcast or my book or whatever, and then
I'll listen to that shit another time. I can't do it with like headphones on or earbuds.
Well, if they're not noise canceling, you can still hear stuff.
I'd be focusing on the whatever's in my ears.
I have ADHD. I can focus on lots of things.
Well, allegedly I do too.
Apparently you may. I do think you might, but it is hard to sometimes focus. Yeah, it is hard to focus sometimes on more than one thing. But I do it pretty. That's actually a superpower.
Now I'm going to sound really old. I just don't think it's safe.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
Damn you kids.
It could be a superpower sometimes, though.
I did with a student. Don't worry, I'm not going to get in trouble with this.
I know you don't talk about where you actually work, so you're good.
No, but today there was a student, or this week there was a student who said to me, "I can't. I'm sorry, I wasn't focusing very much. I have ADHD really bad." And I was like, "Yeah, I do too." And she was, I was like, "Yeah, and this is kind of true. It's become my superpower." And she looked at me like I'm nuts. I was like, I'm Captain ADHD. I just they won't let me wear a cape in this place. And she started laughing, and I was explaining, though, I've been able to use it. That's how I'm able to come up with ideas for bits when I'm doing something else.
ADHD people tend to be very creative.
Yeah.
Because they think outside the box.
Yeah,
and they do. Yeah, we do tend to. Yeah.
So that's how there's breaking news. I mean, I'm sure that was a product of ADHD for sure.
The thing with ADHD is that people think like that we can't concentrate. It's not that we can't concentrate, is that we also have a dopamine issue. And so when we concentrate on stuff, we really, truly, truly only want to concentrate on stuff that interests us. So it's really, really hard. Most of us have low dopamine, and including myself. So we just have to. If we're really interested in something, we will hyperfixate on it. We will learn every fucking thing you can learn about it.
Oh, no, that's not me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true, because there is a spectrum on it. I do have a bit of a hyperfixation thing. I can tell you so much. about, for me, one of mine is Andy Warhol and the whole 1970s scene, that part of history. I know so much about that, and I consistently try to learn more about it all the time. And now I've gotten more into even taking that further and learning more about the art scene of the 80s and learning even more about like that whole, how that happened. And so that is one of my hyperfixations. And if I want to hyperfixate on that, good luck getting me out of not talking about it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Well, that's why you got
hyperfixate.
people who are like
Yeah.
people who are into trains. That's a like a type of autism, but there are people who are on that spectrum who also have ADHD. All right, I am not hyperfixated on trains, but I fucking love trains, and I love watching stuff about trains on like video, like YouTube. My son does too. I found out recently.
Okay.
We both like train videos. We like watching like the ones that talking about what's on the trains and what kind of different trains in different cities.
I just
and
like
stuff.
I just like watching them go in tunnels.
Oh, that's kind of fun. But
But
yeah, I
ju-
was like
just-
when I went
just
just the tunnel
tip.
part,
Just
just
the
the tip.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yee, that's fun.
Yeah. Good time.
What else is going on?
Oh,
Dave?
sorry. I just got focused on
I
just
know
the
we
tip.
were like going to talk about other things. I know
No,
we were, and then we
I
were just like,
totally went somewhere else.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. It was fun.
Mhm.
Sad I'm back.
Yeah, good times. I'm gonna have a beer now.
Okay.
Delicious.
So these two things can go together, and then I'm out of things.
Yeah, it's a small list today. I can see.
Well,
Of course, I never have a list in front of me. I just go off the cuff all the time.
Well, I just actually just threw it down like before you got here. It wasn't
I
anything.
wonder
I
if
had
people
ongoing.
can tell it's always off the cuff with me because I
Uh-huh.
never write anything down.
You mean on the show or in life?
Yeah, on the show.
Oh.
Well, I mean, obviously in life, but
Yeah. So it's the holidays,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think, and I've noticed here in this
Mm-hmm.
area where we're making the show in that weird bridge between upstate, central, and western New York, whatever we
We're
are.
technically Finger Lakes area.
Are we? Okay.
I think I saw a fairly recent map, and we're in Finger Lakes.
Okay.
We're in Finger Lakes.
No, it's
area,
fine. But anyway, this
which
part
I love.
of New York.
Anyway.
This part of New York.
This part of New York.
There is, and this is it's a good thing that it's happening, but it's a bad thing that it needs to happen. That there's a lot of a ton. I mean, I've never either they've happened and I haven't seen them, or I've never seen anything like this. The amount of food drives that are happening, the amount of
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it.
clothing and coat drives that are
Oh.
happening.
That's why you want to, because I talked about it that I have stuff to get rid of.
Oh, I forgot about that. No, but we can talk about that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it gone yet?
No, I have a.
All right.
I have a.
Well, let's do it. I'll come back
okay.
to my thing. No,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
do that because I'm.
Yeah, no, I have. I recently went into our closet where all our coats and scarves and
Yeah,
hats
yeah.
and shit are, and I'm like, holy fuck, I don't. I'm like, how the fuck did I keep? Like everything else, people give you, they think, this is a cute scarf. Melissa will love this scarf. Well, now I have like 6 scarves. I don't need 6 scarves. So I'm going to get there's like a couple that are sort of special to me, but most of them I'm going to get rid of. Same thing with, I've got gloves, I've got hats,
So-
I've got a, what do you call it? The snow pants.
You have snow pants?
I have a pair of snow pants.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so-
that are never going to fit me. They're tinier than me.
6 days from today. Quite
Also,
a week.
and a snow and a heavy winter coat too.
I am going to be participating actually literally at your house. Well, not literally because I'm using it right at East High School,
Oh, okay,
and they're doing coats and food,
okay.
and I'm tabling, which is a story that no one will find interesting, and I'll tell you
For
off
Green
the air.
Party.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm going to be tabling as the Green Party person, as Green Man.
Okay, it's Green Man.
But the reason, but anyway, I'm not going to get. I'll tell you off the air
What day
because
is it?
this coming Saturday. So I could take whatever you want, and I will. They
Bring it
will get
there.
on people.
Okay.
They will get the coats. and
The
stuff
coats will get on the people who
yeah,
need the coats.
yes, absolutely. So that's actually good.
Do you know where they? Do you know where? This is part of it. Like, okay, so the one friend of mine who wanted it, it was, I think, she may be a participant in the Rochester Recovery Always
raw? Yeah,
Raw, which I guess is a really cool,
yeah. No, they
cool
rock. Mhm.
thing here.
It is.
I'm assuming it's for people who need to be in recovery and maybe they're not into into AA, or
They
is it
basically-
all?
they'll-
I mean, I don't know enough about it, but
they do everything recovery. Just put it that
has
way.
to do with recovery.
Yep.
Cool. So anyway, so I have a couple of friends that are involved with that.
Mm-hmm.
So they reached out to me.
Well, that's
But
fine
the main
too.
thing is, I just want somebody to. I just want to make sure somebody.
They'll
I
take
don't want
care
to
of it.
get like I
Whatever you
don't
wanna do. It doesn't
fucking
matter.
donate.
I'm
I'm tired of donating to fucking like Goodwill. Like Goodwill is shit.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care what anybody says.
So-
They're shit.
All right. So if
No matter where If
whatever
this is a good
happens,
place.
I have an outlet too.
Okay.
So
well,
just
I
let
actually
me know.
could probably donate to both.
That's fine.
honestly, I got enough shit I could probably donate to
And
both
that-
of y'all.
That's awesome.
All right.
I
So
will
next
take what you
Saturday,
got.
that'll be my mom's birthday. That would have been my mom's birthday next
cool.
Saturday.
That could
She,
be.
she would like that. She was a given lady. I'll be
so-
working, but
on that note, that's where I was going. So, so I'm seeing a lot of that.
I'm gonna get more beer.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I didn't yet.
Oh, you said you were gonna.
I was gonna.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I just said it.
And I'll have another, please.
I know. And I can
Okay.
see you need one as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here.
So
I'm here for you, Dad.
the I know you are. So the with the holidays and I'm seeing all these things happen. So I am also seeing the need for these things to happen after the holidays. And I
Yes.
think that because and they have in the past. I'm not saying they didn't exist, but not to the scale that we need, because I think we can see now the way, quote, the man, you can put whoever you want under that big
The man
umbrella,
tent. Yeah.
big tent, whatever. The man is going to keep fucking with us. It's only going to get worse. And look,
It is gonna get worse. I really
when
believe that.
when the orange
sadly.
shit gibbon is gone,
There'll be other shit gibbons.
no, absolutely. And I don't care if the
I mean
shit,
Vance is a shit gibbon too.
yeah, but even the shit gibbon has a D next to its name, because what we're finding out, if you take a look,
true.
if you take a look, what's happening is the Democrats don't really fight shit, so that when they do come into power, the what's quote unquote the center has moved to the right. That's what the middle is now,
I know. I saw.
and it keeps moving more and more to the so-called right. What the quote the center is. So the quote moderate Democrats are really motherfucking seriously right-wing Republicans now.
I saw a interview or something with Gavin Newsom recently talking about
that
how
guy's
we
a turd.
I know, talking about how we need Hakeem Jeffries to be in the speaker. And I was like, fuck no, fuck
And-
that guy too.
And
No,
Mon-
both of
and
y'all, fuck both of you
and
all.
Mamdani is saying he's endorsing Jeffries to stay where he is, and because he's getting primaried by his own dude. Mamdani's own dude is primarying Jeffries, and Mamdani's going, yeah, now's not the time. So, I know him and AOC and Bernie were out there picketing with Starbucks workers. That was a great photo op. But when it comes down to actually governing, they're sticking with the mainstream Dems, which are
they
really
are.
to the right.
They really are. I mean, they're
So-
like not as far right as the other ones, but they're still right.
Yeah. So they're still okay with drone bombing, and they're still okay, with They're not
genocide.
standing up to the genocide, and they're not, and we would have had single payer by now if they were okay down with, they weren't into the capitalist stuff. So anyway, my point where I was going was, we need, even after the holiday season, and no matter who's going to be in office, until people like really wake up, we need more mutual aid, and it needs to keep going, and we need to have a more. And actually, I think that's where my activism is really taking a harder turn, and in terms of, I've always said, or for a very long time, that the electoral politics, even though I've been doing it, is a tool in the toolbox. It's time for me to start using some of the other tools more. I'm not giving up on it, but I'm going to start focusing on some of the other tools, which means the mutual aid stuff.
Well, the fact is, people need to have the basics: food, clothing, and shelter.
Right.
And that's not even.
We need
I mean,
you-
I have friends.
we
I have
have-
friends who I know are like just, maybe just a few months away from being homeless.
Multiple balls need to be in the air
sad.
if you're an activist. You need to
Yeah.
do. I think you need to do the electoral stuff still, but I think you gotta really take care of people's material needs. That if you're able to, and I am right now, I am able to.
Yeah.
I am going to blow the backyard up. I'm going to grow as much as I freaking can, and down the street from me is this weird little side street, and it just connects with the street next over. It's
Which side street?
I don't even know what the hell the name is, and I've been here for 13
I know.
years.
Like, I mean, I
I
realize
can't
like we
remember.
live in the same neighborhood, but I don't know which.
I
you're
can't.
talking about.
I can't remember. And I'm sorry, I'm pointing, but it's this way. It's south, and before you get to the corner, right, there's this little side street to the left, and it only takes you over to Akron. It's all it does. There's no houses on it, anything like that. But within that side street is this piece of land that when I moved here, people were using that. It was like a community garden, and there were like raised beds, and you get for like $10 a year for the summer, you get a raised bed, and you could do whatever you want with it. And then there was this small, not a neighborhood association, but a real small neighborhood association we had here, and the pandemic just died. But they were really dealing with that community garden, and I have lost track of it since the pandemic. So I want to.
I only know about the one community garden that's in the one Linnea Park, because that's actually technically a community garden too. You're allowed to take some of the vegetables and stuff that are grown there.
I want to see who's.
I think the Boy Scouts do that one.
Dealing with it now, and I want to start using that area too. I just and try to get people from the neighborhood to
Do
grow
we know
stuff.
who owns it?
No, that's what I got to find out. And so I want to. That's part of this mutual aid thing. I want to see if I can get the neighborhood to each get a box or plot or whatever you want to call it, and grow shit for the community, to put in food stands, to donate to whatever, to the weird apartments that the fire department's always at almost daily.
Well, the ones across the street there.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. We got to do that mutual aid thing. So wherever you are and wherever you're listening, actually, even if you're in another country, although in another country, you're probably already doing that because we don't think that way here in America. It's every person for themselves in these parts. But to change that thinking is, I don't know what to do about housing in that case.
You have to change America's thinking, and I don't know. So
in more ways than one.
So I posted about this yesterday. Not a lot of people saw it, but that's okay. Yesterday was Finland's Independence Day.
The country where I'd most like to be.
Yeah. And I used to live there. I loved it. And I saw, so yesterday on the Facebook, I was inundated with Finnish posts from different, because I posted about it. The algorithm was like, oh, you want to see every fucking Finnish post that could possibly be. So I did see a lot. But one of them was talking specifically kind of what you're talking about, how, people are all like, me, socialism, me. But the thing is with Finns, this one woman was talking about how trust is a big thing there. Like, trust is, like, people feel very fine about, like, leaving, like, their bag and their they're in a library. I think this video was like she was in a library and she just left her bag and her coat and stuff over there while she went to the bathroom and then came back and it was still there. And she's like, that's just like a thing in there. Like, people just don't take other people's shit. And she was saying, like, the reason why
here, if someone takes your shit, it's your fault for leaving it there.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It's
like,
not the
you did something wrong.
You shouldn't have left it there instead of, like...
It's free game for everybody.
Yeah. So, and the reason is, though, partially is because they are a socialist democracy. They don't have a lot of haves and have-nots. I mean, they do. I mean, I lived in one of the two of the houses I lived in were people who definitely had, like, more money than some other people, but it still wasn't, like, elaborate.
Yeah,
it was just like it was a slightly bigger house, and maybe they had a larger sauna than the house. Another sauna. Because everybody has a sauna in their house.
It's true. I can only fit 6 in my sauna.
Yeah. So like it's. So
actually, it's 2. It's
really...
the bathroom, and we just turn the hot water on the shower for a while. That's our sauna.
So people are kind of like, well, we're all like, nobody is like. Of course, there are poorer and richer people, but there are definitely a lot more people who are just kind of in the middle there. Mm-hmm. Just all kind of having around the same amounts of money and living the same similar lives. And because they don't have to worry about things like medical bills or going to college, because most of that's also paid for and things like that. So everybody kind of just lives a chiller life. So people aren't stealing each other's shit, because they're just kind of chill about it. It's like, God damn it. Wouldn't that be nice to be like that here?
Yeah,
but I remember it.
You can't do that.
You can't do that here, and it's so fucking sad.
Yeah,
and yeah. So anyway, Finland, I love you.
So
I miss you.
It's going to be up to us to start thinking different. And look, will it change everyone? No, but and I think we've discussed this before, where if you start taking care of people's material needs, you will watch. That is one of the best things you can do about crime.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure people are fed and have clothing.
Just the basic necessities.
Have a roof over their head.
And the sad thing is that you have generation after generation in cities particularly, and not, you know what, and in rural areas too, because we tend to neglect those folks as well, that they just...
Oh, we definitely tend to neglect people in
and
rural
that just
areas.
tends to, generation after generation, just they assume it's going to be a shit life. So they come out of the box, no pun intended, they come out of the box just like, I have to be for myself because that's the way our society is, and I'm not going to get taken care of. Or we're not going to take care of each other. So I have to be that dick that would take something that somebody left there for a second, or I have to be. It's a dog-eat-dog world, or whatever cliche you want to use there. No, and that's so part of that mutual aid thing is also an attitude and letting people and being active and purposeful in terms of helping somebody, because this is what you do.
And thank you, because that is how I feel. Like truly, I feel like, okay, I mean, I'm not making tons and tons of money, though. I will say we have a positive thing I can say about that.
We're gonna. I didn't write that down.
Talk about
we
that,
should. We need to talk about that.
We will talk about that. But anyway, that's
going to be the segue. In fact,
yeah. So I'm not making a ton. I mean, I don't work a lot of hours. I do have like a little side gig, making bracelets and stuff. But I'm not making tons and tons of money. My husband, fortunately, makes more than me, and he has a very stable job, and we're able to make ends meet. I was fortunate enough to buy a house at a time when houses weren't obnoxiously expensive, so my house is not crazy expensive. I couldn't even get rent for cheaper than how I live right now. There's just no way.
I'm pretty close. Yeah.
For
Actually,
me,
now
anyway,
I think, yeah.
I know I couldn't. So, and then, I have family. And then, I'm still, it's sad. My mom did pass away, but I do have a little bit of extra money because she passed away that I can kind of help people out. And so I'm fucking doing that. And I think about it sometimes, I'm not like out, I'm talking about it here, but on the socials and stuff, I'm not bragging about it. And the reason I'm not really bragging about it, and most of it I'm doing kind of undercover, I just see things here and there that people need some help, and I'll just send like, oh, they have a Venmo, or they have a Cash App, or this group has so I'm just sending out little bits of money here and there to people who just need it. And I thought about this recently. I'm like, I have a little bit of money, more than I've had like in my whole life right now because of that, but it's not like fucking like what I have is not even like for some people even like a year's wages. Like it's not that crazy, but for me it means a lot. And so I feel so good that I can do that, to give money out. But then I think about people like, to say the Trumps, like they're worth billions of dollars. And they don't do anything. Or
Bezos or Musk. Or what Bezos they do is like a gazillionth of 1% of a percent.
And I'm like...
And they're supposed to get lauded and have their name put on a building because they give like 0.001% of all this shit, hoarding money and wealth.
Yeah. And, here I am. I'm like, I see a friend of mine posted.
But that's always been the case. Where percentage-wise, it's always been people who don't really have a lot, who give way more percentage-wise than the fucking rich do.
Yeah. I have given a lot more this year than I have been able to in the past. But it does make me feel good. It makes me, and I'm doing it in a way that none of it is in a way that I can like maybe a couple things I've donated to that I can actually write on my taxes, but most of it is just to local people who just need a handout
and you know what,
need some help.
And if you think about this, everyone was like, yay, but if you really give this thought, what in Trump's first time in office, which Biden didn't change, right? So,
Oh, I know.
so
I know. I'm with you on that.
he jacked up the standard deduction, so you had to give even way more to charity for it to have an effect.
Yep.
And so people aren't going to give as much to charities to write stuff off their taxes when.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense.
It's like 20 grand.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I'm like, that's why it makes
I don't
more.
have 20 grand to
I
give
know.
to
I mean,
start.
I wish I did,
Yeah.
but I don't. So, I mean, that's kind of why I'm like, haven't been giving away as much to like. I prefer to do it.
I never worried about tax
I prefer to
deductions.
do
I
it
just
to
do it.
just
Yeah, I don't.
to just people I know or people who I see like in a mutual aid group on Facebook that this family is struggling because mom and dad are out of work and things are going on and they just lost all their I'd rather just do that because then I know for sure like I'm the money I'm giving is actually going to do something for this person for sure.
Yeah,
I don't have to question it.
And we gotta. How much? I can. Well, I don't know if I can talk about this. I'm going to do it anyway. I think the first of the year, Lamora's or whatever her name is, whatever I said her name was.
Yeah, Shlamora.
Yeah, Eve's student loans kick back in. And when she told me how much she's got to pay a month, it's close to 4 figures a month for her student loans.
It's just so fucking wrong.
That's ridiculous. It's so
fucking wrong.
We have to.
You have to really.
Well,
you'll have to budget a little differently.
Well, yeah, because
obviously,
because we've been
dude.
So what's and I don't care about talking about this. It's just the way it
works.
works.
Like a mortgage though, or like a car payment or something.
Oh, that's not a car. That's
a really good car.
A limo payment.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's like okay. It's like a mortgage payment.
Yeah. So when we got together and we bought this house, it was in the way things were where my name needed to be on everything. She couldn't be a part of it because her credit was not that great.
Right.
So
you do what any couple would do. Totally normal.
Right. So it just worked out, and we had Julia, who was still in high school and living at home and all that jazz. So I took care of the house stuff, and she took care of the Julia stuff. And then everything else we would figure out. Food, whoever was shopping,
we figured it out.
And then little things have, I was paying my own car insurance for a while, and then we found out it was cheaper that if we doubled up and went to her car insurance.
Yeah,
and
we did something similar with the mortgage, the house insurance and the car insurance.
She's paying my car insurance now, but like I do the internet here and I do the RG, the gas and electric, the utilities and all that jazz. So anyway. She's usually, and now she's making more than me. And so it was always, absolutely. So
we love that.
Yeah. So it was always like, if I paid the bills and ran out of money, I'd be like, hey, I need money. And she would just put money in my account.
Hey, mama.
Yeah. She was my sugar. So, but now we're going to be pretty close to almost getting, at times. So usually when we do that food stand that we put food in, we did it today every week, where I grew up in a different part of the city. That was just like, that's how much we paid. We pay almost $100 a week doing that.
Yeah, no.
But now we're like,
nice. I don't know if we can do that anymore.
I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna let that first payment go, see how much we have it, and then we're gonna make adjustments through there, and maybe even just putting stuff online and saying, hey, we've been doing this out of our own pocket. Folks want to help out. You're welcome to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm raising my hand.
So I may
honestly, I would totally help you out with that.
So I may have to, even though I've avoided it, I may have to go and do Venmo, which I'm just, I've pretty much avoided. But I may have to do it. Like, hey, you want to throw $5? Get $5. It'll go to buy food.
Do it. I think people will do it. Absolutely.
So I mean, I do that with.
If I had one in front
bags.
of my house, I would do it all the time. I don't drive, so it's hard for me to. Though, I just found. Though I didn't know until recently that there was a pantry in front of the Witten Library, which is nice.
Yes, there is.
That's a good, easier place for people to get to.
So, So I mean, But again, I'm back to mutual aid. That is the mindset we're going to have to start having for the immediate, and then the system stuff, the long term. How that's another kind of evolution that we have to start taking is that, look, things need to be more small d democratic, and we need to have people involved. And you might just have to, and look, with this potential, I think it's going to happen. That Netflix Warner Brothers merger. Look, y'all going to have to start being entertained in different ways and stop relying on rich people for your entertainment. I just read a damn independent indie book, or go to Means TV, or Watermelon Pictures I hear is streaming now, or watch other stuff to get entertained. Because look, relying on these
there's
rich
a
folks,
bunch of
but-
like free streaming types of things on the internet that aren't like sketchy.
well, Means TV is not free, but
Well, I found I love you like documentaries. We both like documentaries. There's a website called Watch Documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's just called Watch Documentaries. Well, I was looking for one specifically. I found it there, and so I watched it there. And then I was like, oh, what else do they have in there? There's a ton of fucking documentaries on there. And it's free.
That is the one main power that we have.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit as individuals, but collectively is with the money that we do make. And
well,
so,
just look at how fucked Target got this year.
yeah, and that's
Mm-hmm.
that's what you got to do. I mean, that's kind of how I don't think.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me. I rarely shopped there anyway, but
we
for some,
did every week.
Yeah, lots of people did.
That was somebody in the house's like destination every week.
Oh, so that was like a big deal for you guys.
That was a big deal.
Oh, well, good. Well, yeah, good for her.
No, it was.
Good for her.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and she still shops at other places that drives me nuts. But she actually saw what they were doing with the DEI stuff and
She's
was like,
nope.
That was her line, and
Yeah.
we've been pretty good.
Good.
I think she's been.
I mean,
in there
there's
a
sometimes,
couple of times.
yeah. I mean, I have I have a few friends that have had to like get something or on Amazon or get something at Target a couple times, but for the most part, people aren't doing it,
Yeah.
and it's showing.
So if there's anybody out there listening right now, and you're thinking about gift cards for the holidays, just I don't know. Don't you
Go to a local place and get a gift card there.
I do that.
Hey,
that is what. I do.
there's there's a bakery right up the street from you. They have gift cards.
Damn it! I was gonna go there. That's cool. Good segue. So could you mind talking about your news? Because
yeah.
here's the thing. Melissa's gonna talk about her news, but I want you to think about it as you hear about it in the grand scheme of things.
Because I almost didn't want to talk about it, but Dave was like, "You should talk about it."
No, I insist. Now I insist. Now that we get into this, I
we're gonna
insist
talk
you do.
about it.
Because look, this is the power that small people say. Small businesses employ the most people, and they do. I sometimes push back on that a little bit, but this example is exactly how small businesses should and can operate. This is the way it should be, even though it's not always that way.
Yeah. So this is what happened.
Yes.
So I'm at home today doing my normal things. I work the bakery I work at. I work there. We're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm there every day that we are open to the public anyway.
Oh, remind me, I have a question to ask you about the bakery when you're done.
Okay, great. We'll do. As I've mentioned many times already on the show, I love working there. The person I work for is amazing. The people I work with are great. We have really wonderful customers. It's just a good place. It's just a good place, and it's right up the street from my house. So it literally takes me 10-15 minutes to walk there, depending on how cold it is outside, and if I have to step a little slowly, like right now. Anyway, so love it there. I got a text from my boss this morning that I guess I'll just say, hey, I love everything that you're doing. You're like really important to the store, and I'm going to give you a raise. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. That was so nice of you. I thanked her. I said, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I love our team.
And it wasn't like a year was up and you were due for something. It was
no, not at all. Just came out. Just came out. So anyway, that's how I responded. I thanked her. I said how much I appreciate her, how much I love the team, and the response back was really what Dave was talking about. We're doing well. We've definitely, we're getting to be known. We were one of the, I don't know if we're going to win, but we were in the city newspaper, Rochester, local Rochester paper, free paper, as one of the best bakeries in Rochester.
Can I take a quick aside? Because I haven't looked at that Best of Rochester in years.
Yeah.
Do they still have Best Local Podcast?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, I was just wondering. Because we used to get nominated.
I know. So anyway, I don't know yet if she won or not. But anyway, we were in the top 4, which is still quite an honor.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fucking bakeries here. So, I mean,
sure.
we were very honored. So, yeah, we've been doing really well. And so she basically said, "Hey, we're doing really well, and I want to pass that on to all of us."
So she
'cause we're
totally could have taken that for
Yeah.
and squirreled it away and her own, and made her empire and sat on her
bakery empire.
big pile of gold like a dragon, and yeah, like Smog. I think that's how you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't watch the movie. Read the book. Don't get me started on that. But yeah, and she
that's
didn't.
not what she didn't.
She
She
you
actually
used the term.
true.
You used the term.
I did. Trickle down.
Trickle down.
She used trickle down the way it should be done.
Yes. You take care of your employees.
Yes. So she's doing well. She sees there's employees that are helping her do well, and so that at least I'm that employee. I don't know, maybe other people, I don't know, but she said, "You're doing great. Thank you for being part of why we're so successful."
The bread revolution. The
Bread
sourdough
revolution. Sourdough revolution. So here's some more money. So yeah, what Dave's saying, you if small businesses can do it,
Yeah.
large businesses can definitely do it.
And anyone who is serious and smart isn't going to say, like, I'm advocating for worker-owned businesses and democratically run businesses, and that doesn't mean there is no room for a one-person-owned business. And if you're there trying to be a dictator yourself, saying I dictate all businesses be worker-owned, well, then you're going to have the same crappy
No, because some
problem.
people don't want to be. Because there's some people
so-
who don't want that.
and some people don't work well with others, and
Right.
in a way that they can't be
Right.
democrat. Oh my God! Like if we tried to do a democratically run school, like oh my God,
No.
we'd catch on fire the first day.
No, there's room for all of these kinds of businesses.
I firmly do believe that once that catches on in the United States, I think it will become way more popular and almost overtake everything. But that might not even be in my lifetime. But that's fine. So I have a plan.
We have a plan. Anyway,
which I cannot talk about right now, but at some point in time, I don't know when, I will discuss my plan to.
If you live in Rochester, you should go to Jen's Artisan Bakery.
Yeah.
At 682 North Winton Road.
So my question was,
You really should, because not only is it an awesome place to work and everything, but the bread really is amazing.
and you know what? If you come to Rochester and they're like, "Oh, the first place I have to go is Wegmans," fuck that shit. Go to Jen's Artisan.
Oh yeah, the bread's
Yeah.
way better there.
Absolutely, just to go. I mean, Jesus. Say, hey, I heard about
People
Jen's
walk
Stuart Pedestrian
in
show.
there and they're like, "Oh my God, this smells amazing." As soon as you walk in there, it smells so good.
And there's bread and other things. Like I go there for cookies.
Oh, you definitely go there for cookies.
And there's shit that
the cookies are amazing.
and there's shit there that I want to eat, but is like you have to like sit down with a fork, and I usually don't have time for that. Like all that stuff, like the quiches. And all
I
that
eat
shit.
the quiche all the time.
Well, yeah, but you're there. I can't. Like I'm going in my car. I usually stop in on my way to something, and I'm not eating a quiche in my car.
You're like, you come in like, did you make rolls?
I don't
No?
do that. I did it as a joke once, and that was the
Jen
question.
knows though.
That was the question I was getting. So you showed up at my house with 8 rolls for me. So that wasn't
did.
because of. That had nothing to do with anything I said, is it?
No, you're not the only
Okay.
one.
Oh, okay.
That's the funny part. Everyone's I mean,
mean,
now
I
we were
underst-
joking about it because like
Right. I
there
understand what Jen says, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
to cut.
yeah.
I get that, and so I'm not
but
asking her to do that.
No, but people, you're not you're not the only person. Somebody else in the exact same week asked about rolls. Came in like he just came in and was like, "Do you have any rolls?" Like immediately, that's what he did. And Jen was there when he said it, and so we all had like kind of like a laugh about it because that's what happens. And then she did make rolls on Friday.
Okay.
And
I'd feel bad.
what
'cause-
happened? I was able to sell one package of them, and then I bought the rest of it. I kept 2 of them, and I give you the other 8
Because in our house,
because I know you and Eve love them. So.
yeah, they're perfect.
I know.
Because I've bought loaves from there, and we've never been able to finish them.
Right. So these are perfect for you.
These
guys.
are absolutely perfect for us, and because I love I love my wife.
You do.
I'm saying this in a hushed kind of tone because sound travels through the vents.
Wait, is she still here?
No, but sound travels through the vents. So, sorry, I was not gonna say that. So, she like doesn't like to admit other people's cooking or anything is good.
Mhm.
Mine's better. That's what she says about everything.
She does make really good cookies. I will say, yeah, your wife makes some good cookies. But does she make good bread, though?
My mom's cookies are better. I know. Shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. And you tens of people listening, don't say anything. My mom's cookies are better.
I like,
I like both.
Right. No, I like all kinds of cookies. I mean, people make cookies, I'll pretty much get them.
No, but if my mom brings over cookies, I want to just take them in a corner like Gollum.
And like hide them. Like,
like Gollum and like eat them like raw fish. I just want to.
These are all the cookies.
Crumbs all over
Crumbs
me.
all over you. Oh, if you had a beard, they'd be like stuck in each like part of your
she
beard.
makes the crinkle ones with that white sugar on top.
Oh, yeah, those are so good.
Oh, my God.
The chocolate with the
yeah. I would just have I would have like white all over me. Like, I didn't eat anything. That would totally be me. Oh, my God. Kid. Yeah, they're so good. They're so bad for me, too. Oh, my God. They're like death in a cookie. But anyway, my point. So, like, I don't. Look, if it's a pain in the ass, I don't want her to feel,
I think she just, I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's just like if enough people say something to her. So when she was leaving, I was like, hey, if I don't, she said to me, I said, hey, if I don't sell these rolls, how do you want me to put them in, how do you want me to package them in the freezer, because I know I have to freeze it. And she was like, she's telling me. And then first thing she goes, well, you won't have to because you'll sell them all, and like, that would be awesome. I hope I do. But if I don't, and then she told me, and I was like, meh, if I don't sell them, I'll just buy them. That's what I did. I did sell one, but I bought the rest of them.
You just seriously just put it out. I'm sure if you put it out like on the website or on the whatever social media, people would flock. People already flock, but
they do. Yeah. They do flock. It's pretty great.
So anyway, back to the original point is that's what small businesses can do, is that they can actually realize that their workers are an integral part of what makes them successful and treat them accordingly.
Yeah, you can do that.
And that makes your employees be a little bit more loyal as well.
True story.
So you won't leave Band-Aids in the dough.
I won't.
Right. Like a story I heard about Kentucky Fried Chicken a really long time ago.
Really? Oh, yeah? You heard that?
Well, we had some friends that GLB can back this up. Who worked there was a KFC right around the corner and GLB's in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had some friends who worked there. And there was one time somebody was making the biscuits and like a Band-Aid got lost.
Oh.
The fact that I remember this like from 40-something years ago is funny.
I'm glad I don't do any of the baking.
They probably just come on a truck now. They're probably not even made there in the KFCs now.
Probably not.
Yeah, they don't do that shit anymore. Everything just comes frozen on a truck.
It's true.
Yeah.
I used to work at in the 90s. I worked for Burger's Bagels. And the same thing.
Yeah, I do like them.
They put them, they did put them in the water bath. They did do like a water bath to cook them and stuff, but they're already pre-made and they just get thrown in the water bath. They
taste relatively good.
No, because they do it that way. They do it the old, how Jewish people do it. They do it the proper way, but they're still pre-made. Nobody's making bagels in the back room. They just come in.
Anymore.
No,
not around these parts.
Not around these. Yeah. I don't even know if any of the people that make bagel. Oh no, Balsam might make their own bagels.
Oh shit, I forgot about them. Yeah, they do.
I think they make their own.
They do. My bad. Didn't mean to diss anybody.
And they have really good cheese too. They have a lot of good cream cheese options.
They do,
including vegan ones that are pretty good.
Yeah. And I'm probably sure that they don't have a mouse problem anymore. They got closed down once.
I know. I know, but
everyone does. I know.
Everybody does. That's why I don't make a big fucking deal about it. I'm like, okay, they closed down. They put out some traps and stuff. Like, especially this time of the year, fucking mice and rats and stuff. They're cold. They're trying to find places to live, so they're gonna go in places. Yes. That's just how it is. Yes. That doesn't mean that the place is dirty. It doesn't mean that they're gross.
Okay, I know we've talked about this on the show at some point, even though probably a show that's been taken down. It still hurts my heart a little.
I know.
There's nothing I can do about it, but it still hurts my heart. That I used to do this this lesson in my social studies classes that I took from somebody else is when they came up with the Food and Drug Administration in the U.S. the chart of how many parts per million of like rat hairs that are allowed in Tootsie Rolls and shit like that, and Slim Jims and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, you can't. It's just if you have a factory, if you have anything big, I mean, we will get Pete in here and we'll have to talk to him about.
Oh, he'll have lots of things to say.
Yeah, because he's the IT person at a factory that makes like baked goods. Yeah,
bagels,
baked
including
goods. Yeah,
bagels.
Speaking of which. So
I miss that man.
No, he was gonna come on.
I know
last week, and then everybody had a bail. It was really kind of a bummer. But we'll get him. We'll
get him in the well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the well. Usually the well. He's just quieter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's done his Beaker impersonation on the show.
I love Will.
So kind of connected to this, if I was talking about this on a previous show in the past few weeks and just don't remember, please stop me. I'm asking you to remember.
I'm going to fucking right now. You're like, that's funny.
Well, but this because it kind of connects to this mutual aid thing a little bit, and then and employers doing right by their employees and shit like that. I've been hearing this word has been being used a lot and lately, and that's unity. Like we don't have unity. We need to be united. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, who do you want me to unite with?
You know what? I'm so glad you said that. I don't really care for that word too much.
Because
I actually have kind of a negative connotation of that word nowadays.
Well, because what if you're telling me I need to unite with like fucking asshole fascists?
I know,
for America.
No, I'm not doing that. I know that's. I think you and I probably have the same opinion, feeling on that. Lately, that's what I have been feeling like. Unity means is that I'm supposed to
shut the fuck up,
and like, oh, America. They just made, that Trump guy over there. He just made a bad choice, and he gets it now. I'm like, no, he's part of the reason I'm here. He's part of the problem.
I'll relatively agree with the concept of unity amongst people who understand how the system is bad. Then we can, you better really fucking understand it. But then we can negotiate from there. But for someone who's telling me just let Elon Musk do his thing and everything will work out, who am I unifying?
Who says that?
People.
Fucking those people should shut the fuck up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shut the fuck up. I am never going to be okay with that dude.
Yeah. So I mean, like, unify. I love the bumper stickers. I love the bumper stickers. Like, I bought this before before he went crazy. It's like, bro, then you just didn't pay attention. He was crazy before you bought your Tesla.
Yeah.
He was a douchebag before
that. It's like the whole thing with people like going, "Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene is new." Like, nah. That woman was instrumental in all of this shit. The shit that's going down now. No, fuck her.
Well,
I don't fucking.
I'll say this. No. But let me put it this way.
All right.
You will need to do a lot more than just denounce something for a week. If you've done years of shittiness, you're going to have to show. You're going to have to...
You know what? You're right, Dave, because there is...
Doesn't mean I'm buying in.
Right. There's a part of... I do feel that there is a chance that people can change, and I am open to people truly changing. Like, you're just going to
need to give me some time to trust you.
Right. I have a couple of friends who were Trump supporters who no longer are. And, it's just taken, we've had to talk about it. We've had to work through things, and we've had to find where we find that common ground and stuff. And I'm thinking of two people specifically. One that I actually went to high school with, a woman, and the other one is a man that I went to Bible camp with, which sounds funny, but, he's one of the, like, I actually retained a friendship with this person for many, many years after just going to summer camp with him. And we're still friends. And I do think that some of the reason both of these people have denounced MAGA is because of a lot of things that I posted social media wise, because I don't think they had a lot of other people in their circle to say some of the things that I said, that I have posted about, like information I've given. And so I think it's not like I'm giving myself a fucking pat on the back or anything, but I do think that I did have some effect on that. And so, I'm giving these people I'm giving them a break. But these are people I actually know personally. And I've seen them make effort to be better people. I've seen the effort.
Yeah, well,
I know where their heart is.
So using someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene, I mean, I'm gonna need you.
I'm gonna need a lot more.
Yeah,
girl.
I'm gonna need you to like sacrifice for the cause, so to speak, before.
And I don't think she's gonna do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think she'll ever do that.
So you can say whatever. You can go on whatever podcasty thing. You can go wherever and say whatever.
I would,
but
at
until
least
I see you giving up some, I want to see your skin in the game. I hate that saying, but.
I would like her, if she actually left the Republican Party completely and went independent, that would help me a little bit.
Well, Kristen Sinema used to be a Green.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and now she's like the worst fucking piece of shit on earth.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's new information for me.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you go from that to that is amazing.
I would assume she was. I would assume. Now I don't know enough.
Okay.
But I would. She wasn't in office when she was a Green. She did one of those. Oh, I want to get elected in the system, so I'll leave the Green Party.
But
So,
if she was a Green, she must have had the
You would
same
think.
mentality as a Green at
think.
one point. Then
you would think, or I don't know why.
maybe she just liked the color green and didn't know what it meant.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't have an answer there. I didn't.
That is so
It wasn't
bizarre.
worth my time to do the research.
Wow, that
on
is
her life.
bizarre. I did not know that.
Like
Huh.
long before she was in office. So, all right. So I got one more thing. We are just about out of time. And this is more of a housekeeping thing. It would appear, and I'm not like the world's foremost expert on social media, but at least on the IG, as the kids call it, on the Instagram, that Stuart Badasso, the handle is Stuart Badasso Radio. We are Shadowbanned.
Really?
Yeah, it might be from reposting or liking some other Palestinian posts or something. But
Really?
I don't know, but that's what I'm guessing because I'm looking at stuff we've been posting, like the post for this show, and literally there's 3 views of our posts, and they're all other accounts I manage. Like no one else is seeing our posts.
We are being shadow banned.
So we're being shadow banned. And I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't I never click on view
Right.
View Insight or whatever they call it. I just
yeah.
happened to one day. I don't remember why. I just did like about a week or so ago, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Well, like no one is seeing our. I'm not talking about liking or sharing. Seeing. No one is seeing our posts. So if you are on social media, and this is not just some ploy to get people to increase our numbers, like we're not making money off of this, but we would like people to interact with us and see our stuff, and listen to our stuff. So if you are on social media, if you could like and share stuff, I'm being one of those people that's actually asking, because apparently the man has decided that we're subversive and awful, and they haven't gotten rid of us, but they're
because
they're
we're still
suppressing
here.
us.
We're still here having beer.
Yeah, and well, look, they can keep doing it. Then we'll just still be on Blue Sky, and we'll figure out other things. There's Rumble instead of YouTube, and there's other places that aren't as popular.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
there's as long as there's beer. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing shit. Look,
Yeah.
if I ever hit AA, if this dinner dance thing that I'm going to on New Year's Eve converts me and I join AA, maybe we won't do a show.
Okay.
But come on, what are the chances? You want to put numbers
Probably
on
not.
it?
No.
You want a pool?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose that one. That's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
can't see that happening.
No,
not
no.
that it's a bad thing. I just don't think I'm in a spot. Yeah.
I don't. You know what? If I truly believed, like I have known you a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, probably more than half my life at this point. Scary. Or at least close to half my life.
Yeah, could
Yeah,
be.
close to anyway. All right,
good
yeah,
half.
not quite. Yeah, the good half.
I don't know.
If I truly felt that you had a true alcohol problem, I would have told you.
Sometimes I do. because sometimes I run out.
Because sometimes you do run out.
Yes, and that's a problem.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, I mean, other
That's
than
an old
that,
joke.
other than that problem, I don't think you have a problem.
Yeah, I drink less than I did when we first started doing the show, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. I mean, back then we might have had a question about it.
Well, back
All
then
of
there
us.
would be like a pyramid of beer
know.
cans at the end.
God, that was fun though.
I
Man, that
miss
was
those
so
days
much
when my liver
fun.
could handle that.
Yeah.
Age
I know.
gets you every
I
time.
know. We're all too old for that shit now.
But they were smaller cans.
They were smaller cans, but
there was way more.
man, we
Yeah.
were just like
Yeah, well,
the
yeah,
whole time.
By
Like,
the end, we'd be like, "Hey,
yeah, like
This is
before
our
the
show.
show, during the show, after the
we
show,
would pregame, and then we'd hang around for like 2 hours
afterwards, and keep drinking.
Yeah,
That was good times though.
yeah, it was. All right, so glory
We
days.
were in our 20s and 30s back then.
glory
We could still
days.
do that
Yeah.
back then.
So please, basically the handle is something with Badasso in it. So on Twitter, it's just Badasso. Instagram, Stuart Badasso Radio. We're on Facebook as well. I don't think that's getting passed around too much. Well, Instagram and Facebook is the same company. It's still Zuck. So if you don't mind, if you could help us out and just interact with us like with a purpose, not accidentally find us. If you could go look for us, and all the links are at stuartbadasso.com, and just
Say
help
hi.
us out. Yeah,
Hit a
and-
like, do a thing.
and by all means, like, comment on our shit. I mean, don't
Say
be
we
too
suck.
mean.
I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I mean, I don't think we suck.
No, I would say just don't say anything if you're gonna. I'll beat grandma. Don't say anything if you have nothing nice to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why not? The world's ugly enough. I tell my
That's true.
students that.
That's a
You know
very
what,
good point.
dude?
You're right.
I
The
tell
world
my
is
students
ugly
this all the
enough.
time. The world is ugly enough, man. Why you got to add to it? Just okay. Somebody was a douche to you for a second. Just whatever. It really doesn't hurt you that much. Just why make it worse?
Mm-hmm.
Why make the world ugly? Why do we have to be in a place where everyone's mad at each other? Just we're all
That's a
just
good
trying to
point.
get through this life.
That's a very good point.
And you know what that happens?
What?
They tell me to fuck off. That's
course
how,
they do.
that's how well that works.
Well, they're like
Yeah.
14, 15, 16. Yeah, of course they're telling you to fuck off.
Yeah, like literally.
Back then, I mean, well, no, we didn't do that to our teachers
No,
back then.
and many students still don't. But in my program, where all my kids are the ones that get kind of run out of the
The other
yeah, the
classes,
other
yeah.
schools. So they all come in telling us to fuck off. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta let that roll for sure. All right, so
Okay, guys.
this is why Daddy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll be back next week with who knows.
week.
Hopefully, Carrie will get over her gout or whatever it is. And,
I'm sure she will.
I'm sure she will. And we'll be back with whatever. Maybe next week I'll bust into the tequila.
Then I won't go home, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
I will be walking home very, very slowly.
I'll just be here napping on the microphone.
Yep, basically.
Like old people who drink do.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you,
Really
everyone.
appreciate it. Check out stuartbadasso.com. Look, if you're still holiday shopping,
Buy local.
Buy local. We also have some links at our site, like for books or gift cards and stuff like that. Some really cool places. And yeah, there's some. We got your back there too. So check out some of the stuff.
Buy
where you
local.
can buy gifts.
Help your fellow people. Give money to the peoples.
Yeah, that'd be
If you
cool
got
as well.
some, do that.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.
These medication prices are outrageous. These days, I have to choose between eating and blood pouring out of my ears.
Yeah, I noticed that. First of all, have a sandwich. And second, you need to get your ass over to boofmeds.com.
Boofmeds. What's that?
Don't talk with your mouth full. Boofmeds can get you the generic meds at prices so low, they can't mail them to you. They have to,
No, they have to what?
They boof your meds. Boof. They carry your meds up there,
Really? Oh my God. Is that legal?
Well, what do you care? You'll finally be able to eat again. Boof Meds hires out-of-work people who can't drive a Lyft to deliver your meds, helping them as they help you. In fact, I had my next delivery sent here.
Here's your meds. Hey, you gonna finish that sandwich?
It's yours.
You need to get over to boofmeds.com today.